Pew 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 pew. Gotcha.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's Shane with Oddball Cards. It's been a minute. Pondered making it many minutes, but then I realized I love baseball. Was worried I didn't have anything to say, and if you've ever met me or listened to a video, we know that's not true. Let's get some housekeeping things out of the way. If you're new to the channel, please hit that back button. Find something to do. Go dance with a squirrel. Go check out the hobbyist Bowman, Fleer, and Ultra Oh My. I think we're in season 6. I don't even know. All right. Happy early July 4th. All right. One of my concerns was, have we heard enough about David Pert and his time travels and his hijinks? And for a while I thought the answer was yes. The answer is no. We've never heard enough. This is a product I'm enjoying. Got a shadow hand. Clayton Kershaw is pitching better than I thought, knock on wood. Cade Smith. We got a Brandon Nimmo. Emmanuel Clase. I have it lined up. I'm rusty. Mark Vientos. Oh, look at that. I'm not huge on relics, but in 2019, this would be a hit, particularly if you bought in a break. Sometimes it would be your hobby box hit. Nick Castellanos said some choice words when he was pulled, and his manager did not care for that. I don't know how to weigh in on that, but on both sides of that, and look at that. Here's a nice Aaron Judge. RBI leaders. No. Runs batted in and lures. All right. Can't spend. Oh, LDRS leaders. What the heck is LDRS? I don't know. I'm going to have to call Kurt Snyder. All right. Anyway, so David Pert. Where do we begin? The man, the myth, the legend, the time traveler extraordinaire. Let's see here. Here are my notes. Well, we might just have to riff off the top of our head about David. All right. Anyway, this product is really good. I have not been reading box scores religiously like is usually my religion. It's a Ty Madden miscellaneous rookie, Luke Weaver, Dustin Harris miscellaneous rookie, Kumar Rocker was popular in Bowman. Not sure why. Pitchers, you don't usually pan out, but don't tell Paul Skeens that. Brandon Drury, thought he was a good pickup for the Angels. I don't think it was. George Springer got old really fast. Oh, is he a chrome? Can hear my, yeah, that's a chrome. All right, we'll put it in the pile. Ian Happ is getting some power, and you'd think I'd be excited, and I am, about Andy Pajes. Fun story, when I was spending way too much money on cards, I emptied my bank account for a couple Bowman draft, it's expensive jumbo packs. Quickly panicked, sold back the Andy Pajes for $100. Luis Severino, beautiful card. Maybe not who we want on it, but weird people can't be choosers. Isn't that the saying? Yariel Rodriguez and Adrian Del Castillo, miscellaneous rookie. Oh, Noel, John Kenzie, I think. Hey, look at that beautiful Jonathan India. Looks cool. Can't cover up Shohei. We'll just make a pile of cool cards. Brooks Lee, miscellaneous rookie. Here's a nice chrome, if there is such a thing, of save leaders, I guess. Fireman. You can't cover up Shohei. Why'd I put him up here if I can't cover him up? Because I can't. Michael Conforto is not panning out real well, but that's what I would have told you about Max Muncy about a week ago. Some strikeout leaders, Tariq Skubal, Cole Raggins, and Logan Gilbert. Future household names, question mark. All right. David Pert, as you know, sold pet rocks at the 1873 World's Fair. He builds tree houses. I do think he dances with squirrels. We haven't gotten any documentation on that. He was with me for most of the significant time travels of 2022. We backed away from that, probably why our stress level is up. we don't have any miscellaneous rookies here. These are upside down. Javier Assad. Here's a miscellaneous rookie of Connor Norby. All right. I will check for some variations at the end. David Pert. How do we love thee? Shall we count the ways? Ooh, there's a nice Marco Luciano. Speaking of David Pert's Giants, there's a Brian King miscellaneous rookie. There's my guy, Cabrian Hayes. I think it's official. I think I broke him. I think he is slugging in the 200s, and even I know that's really hard to do. Even if you think that WAR and slugging percentage and exit velocity are Easter Bunny language, even I know slugging 200 is bad. Ryan Bliss, miscellaneous rookie, and a Roberto Clemente all-time All-Stars insert. David is fun. He built a fountain in 1080 BC. He looks great for being thousands of years old. I think it's all the Lunchables, the snacks. Got to have snacks when you're traveling. Jonathan Clase, rookie. Eric Wagaman, not familiar. Willie Adamas, won't put his Giant up there. Duke Ellis looks awfully happy. He can't be a variation, is he? Unless there's a cheesy smile variation. There is not. This feels a little thicker, probably just because. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. feels pretty glossy. We'll put it here. Sure, it's the Chatty P confuses oddball variation. Jackson Job. I just want to say Joby, but probably not. All right. I do believe David Pert watches me while I sleep. I've covered that in detail. Mostly it's the powdered cheese crumbs on my bed when I haven't eaten them. Hey, I love Salvi. Maybe not what I wanted for a variation, but they have made opening these fun, which, I've always said it should be fun. And then behind my back, my fingers are going like this, saying, I hope I get a $5 million card. And so here's my guy, Spencer Torkelson. Here's a Brent Rooker. Seems like a black chrome variation. I don't know. I'm not very smart. I run into walls like an NPC. Look at this beautiful Mike Trout. Shout out to Chatty P. He can go with Shohei. He's not covering Shohei. I didn't see that coming. Dalton Varsho. I was a big fan of that Gabriel Moreno trade when it happened. Maybe hasn't worked out great for either side. Unless you're really into WAR, like I could be. I think Dalton Varsho's defensive WAR is ridiculous. Christopher Morel, the former Cub. Paul Goldschmidt. Here's our guy, Paul Skeens. Matt Stram. I've been saying Max. I think that's a different player. Jacob Young. Oh, he is much older than I thought. I thought he was a rookie. And then I thought maybe he was a rookie last year. And then maybe I'm just super duper wrong. All right, Seth Brown and Brenton Doyle. All right. So David Pert is a loyal friend, a loyal Giants fan. Quick-witted. Don't underestimate him just because he almost always has a chili dog in his hand. Chili dogs are delicious. That 400 could be a high number. We'll look back to that. That's our relic. I'm looking for little words. Oh, that looked different, but I am wrong. Yeah, that 400 must be. So that would make this Nick Martinez, perhaps. They did keep the old school, why in the world is that person a short print variation? I guess everything can't be worth $6 million. Shout out to Vintage Card Steve. Keeping the hobby fun and light. Always speaks his mind. I call him the truth sayer. That's hard to say, ironically. Ryan Pepio and Nick Martinez. I think Nick Martinez just had a good game, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Any questions about today's broadcast? We'll call it a broadcast. Please either contact the leader of the Booty Shakers, something old, something new, Card Rips, or Chatty P for all your David Pert questions. As always, Oddball out.